Oh boy. Hard time to wake up. I'm up, but I've been still mentally sleeping. Can't get out of bed. Uh, this person, unfortunately, is still making posts and trying to get me to talk or whatever, and I honestly view it as a sad attempt at attention. And me and the brother that just doesn't answer his phone, and then he calls me back, and I was doing something, and whatever. We talk about how men give a lot of mercy to a lot of these women, mercy that would not be given if they were in another part of the world. you know we don't see the same mercy. American women who complain about American men all the time, or shall I say first world women, wherever they are, whether it's France or anywhere in Europe where they complain about first world men. I can't say Europe because Italy, they don't play either, but some countries where they complain about men, but there's so many laws to protect them against bad men. And they don't understand that they are given a lot of mercy, especially for the things that they do. But I believe in a lot of things. I love cryptocurrency, but the biggest thing that I believe on is the creator. And when I saw this person's a fresh new post, I thought about not losing my center. And my center is the God of the Old Testament. That's what keeps me sane in an insane world. And I was just thinking about his mercy and how myself and none of us can make it without his mercy, and asking for his mercy. And this is something that I do a lot because I know that I need his mercy. Okay? We are all sinful, and myself included, and we all need the mercy of God to make it. And so, you know, that's pretty much all I had to say. I pray a lot, and a lot of it is just to be a better person, to control my mouth, um, which is hard to do because I've always been a blunt person, and sometimes it's not good to be that. And I see there's a lot of people like that in the world who are blunt with everybody, and they don't give a damn, and they'll say whatever, and they'll even the last video that I made, I do regret some things that were said, but it needed to be said. But I would also say the craziest thing is we give them an abundance of mercy, and they usually give us none. They usually give us none. And this is the reason why I keep telling black men, if you are dating a particular black woman and you start seeing patterns of behavior where you know she's going to be a problem, aka red flags, and you've tried to rectify certain things, and if certain things are not going to change, then you walk away from her, you leave her alone. you know My message, my beliefs are real simple. If you are in a good relationship with a good black woman, stay with her, love her. Same thing. If you are in a relationship with a good black man, stay with him, love him, help each other, right? But if you are not, perhaps you need to leave them alone. There's been so many really, really, really bad things happening out here recently with black male, black female relationships, and sometimes you gotta perhaps leave it alone, or else you may, you know, be in some real, real dire straits. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm not going to address that situation anymore. I'm just going to say, when I recenter myself into God, which is the Sabbath tonight, I got my Bibles already lined up on my bed. You know, I'm going to read the Bible, read the law, and just sleep and rest on the Sabbath and whatnot. You know, when you center yourself in God, you feel so much better. Not going into the blah 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 or whatever, and you realize how much people need God. You know, they're joining all sort of things, but they don't join with God. Join with God and ask Him to make your life better. And that's the only thing that makes me feel sane in this world, is to read the law of God and live the law of God, and to call upon God whenever I want to talk to Him, or if I need Him or whatever, and stay away from the negatives, the negativity in this world. So that's all I got. I actually found my really, really, really nice camera. So we'll be providing some footage of the full eclipse coming up Monday. It's going to be great, man. It's I've never been in a full eclipse before, never, and I've never been in a totality before, a totality event. So this is going to be beautiful. The only thing I'm really upset about is I wish I had a shofar. I've always wanted a shofar, which is the ram's horn, which is to blow the horn, because to me, it's going to feel like magic. I remember the partial eclipse we had over here. It was like 7 years ago, and it felt like magic. I can't explain it. It's just, it's the power of the Most High. And we had somebody on my job talking about how the animals were acting really strange because they were getting confused. And it is the power of the Most High YAH. He is going to demonstrate His power this coming Monday. That's what I'm anxious about. You know, when he's going to show the world His power. You know, and I kind of look at it like the fireworks pale in comparison to a full eclipse. You know, we have no idea the power of God. We have no idea. The God that can create millions of insects. And I think about stuff like this all the time. And He did it alone, as the Bible says. And all kind of different aquatic animals, some that we thought were extinct, and then we find out that they weren't. Or we're always finding new species of animals all the time, and weird animals that would come out of a sci-fi movie. All I want to think about this day and this whole weekend is the power of God. Glory be to God. And y'all have a good weekend.